Once upon a time, in a quiet valley surrounded by tall green hills, there lived a 25-year-old young man named Arjun. Arjun was very restless. His mind was always full of thoughts. All day long different worries came and went, making him feel uneasy and tired. He felt sad about his past and worried about his future. Because of these thoughts, his mind was like a storm. He couldn't feel calm, couldn't sleep well, and had even forgotten how to smile. One day Arjun heard about a faraway village in the mountains. People said that a wise old teacher lived there. Long ago this man had been a famous counselor in a big city. He had helped many people find peace of mind. Now he had left the busy city life and chosen to live close to nature. Sometimes he gave advice to visitors. Arjun became curious and hopeful. He thought, maybe this wise man can help me find peace. After a long and tiring journey of many days, Arjun finally reached the mountain village. He saw a small house covered with flowers and green plants. On the porch of the house the old man was sitting quietly. His eyes were closed and he looked very peaceful. Arjun walked up to him and said softly, "Grandfather, my mind is very restless. I cannot stop thinking. I want peace in my heart. Can you help me?" The old man slowly opened his eyes and gave a calm smile. He said, "So you are looking for peace? Come with me. I will give you a small task." He took Arjun to his little yard. Then he filled a glass completely full of water. The glass was so full that even a small shake would make the water spill. He handed the glass to Arjun and said, "Walk from here to the edge of the village and then come back. But remember, you must not spill even one drop of water." Arjun looked surprised, but he wanted to do his best, so he accepted the challenge. He held the glass carefully and started walking. The path was narrow and busy. People were walking, children were playing, shopkeepers were calling customers, and dogs were barking. But Arjun did not look around. His eyes stayed only on the glass. He walked slowly and carefully, step by step. People looked at him with surprise, but no one disturbed him. They knew he was learning something important. Finally, Arjun came back to the old man and said, "Grandfather, I did it. I didn't spill even one drop of water." The old man nodded and smiled. Then he asked, "That's good. But tell me, did you see the children playing by the road? Did you hear the dogs barking?" Arjun looked surprised and said, "No, I didn't see or hear anything. I was only focusing on the glass." The old man smiled again and said gently, "That is the secret, something that was always inside you, but you didn't know. When your mind stays in the present moment, there is no space for fear, no confusion, no extra thoughts. You were only thinking about the water in the glass. At that time your mind became completely quiet. You were not sad about the past, you were not afraid of the future." Slowly Arjun began to understand. This was the peace he had been searching for. Peace is not something we find outside. Peace is already inside us, we feel it when we live in the present moment. Arjun bowed his head and said softly, "Grandfather, now I understand. If I want to calm my mind, I must keep it in this moment. That is when real peace comes." The old man smiled again. The sun was setting and the last light touched the ground. Birds were flying back to their nests. Arjun started walking back home, but now he was not the same restless young man. He had changed. He was peaceful inside, because now he knew how to calm his mind. If you liked this story, please give it a like and share it with your friends. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more inspiring stories like this one. Thank you for staying with us. See you in the next story with new thoughts and new lessons. Until then, stay well and stay peaceful.